The story begins with Solène, a 42-year-old woman. She is beautiful and runs an art gallery. Solène is educated, smart, and very independent. But something in her life feels incomplete. 5 years ago, she got divorced, and now she lives in Los Angeles with her daughter. Solène loves her daughter very much and takes full care of her. Solène's ex-husband still comes to visit his daughter. Solène's daughter is a big fan of a British boy band. Her father is going to take her and her friends to the Coachella music festival, where that band will perform. At the same time, Solène is planning to go on a camping trip alone. Solène drives her daughter and her friends to her ex-husband's house. Her ex invites her inside to meet his new wife and have dinner, just to make Solène jealous. But Solène refuses to go inside. She drops off the kids and goes back home. In front of the mirror, Solène talks to herself, saying how her ex-husband ruined her life. He had betrayed her, and because of that, their marriage ended. A little later, Solène's ex-husband comes to her house. He says he has urgent work and has to go out. So he asks Solène to take the kids to Coachella instead. Solène doesn't want to, but she has no choice and agrees. Solène takes her daughter and her friends to the festival. Her ex had arranged VIP passes for them, so they can enjoy the festival well. Her daughter and her friends go off to look around, while Solène sits near the VIP area to relax. But then Solène feels like going to the toilet. She leaves to find a bathroom and, by mistake, enters a vanity van. When Solène knocks on the bathroom door, a young man steps out. His name is Hayes. Solène goes inside to use the bathroom, while Hayes looks a little confused. When Solène comes out, Hayes tells her that he is a famous singer from a British boy band, and that this vanity van belongs to them. Hearing this, Solène feels a little embarrassed. Hayes tells her that he is about to perform soon. He is only 22 years old, but his charm, personality, and smile make people go crazy for him. Hayes becomes attracted to Solène. He offers her a drink. They talk for a while, and Solène tells him that her ex-husband was supposed to bring the kids, but for some reason, she had to bring them herself. Then, a staff member comes in and tells Hayes to get ready for his performance. Before the concert begins, the band members start giving autographs to the VIP fans. Solène is there too, with her daughter and her friends. Solène introduces them to Hayes. Her daughter's friends tell Hayes that Solène owns an art gallery and that he should definitely visit sometime. After that, the concert begins and Hayes' band starts performing. Everyone enjoys it, but in the middle, Hayes stops singing and sings a song just for Solène. She understands what is happening, and her heart begins to melt. The next day is Solène's birthday party. Many guests are at her house. Several men her age flirt with her and invite her to dinner, but she doesn't like any of them. The following day, Solène is at her art gallery, working. One of her employees comes to her and says that a famous guy has arrived at the gallery, and a crowd has gathered outside. She should come quickly. When Solène comes out to see who has arrived, she is shocked to see Hayes standing there. Seeing him surprises her. Hayes tells her that he wants to buy some art for his home. Solène begins showing him pieces from the gallery. It looks like Hayes is interested in buying, but in truth, he has only come to meet Solène. Hayes ends up buying almost everything in the gallery. Then Solène tells him that her friend has a warehouse studio with even better art, and he would definitely like it. Hearing this, Hayes insists on going there. Solène hides him from the media, takes him to her car, and drives him to her friend's warehouse studio. There, she shows him more art, and the two begin talking. Hayes tells her that the world loves him only for his name, but she is different. He says he wants to know her better. Hayes soon becomes very hungry, so Solène takes him with her in the car. Going to a restaurant is not possible because of the media and fans following Hayes, so she brings him home and makes sandwiches for him. Her daughter is not home, so no one sees Hayes. Solène begins making sandwiches, and Hayes helps her in the kitchen. As they talk, Solène opens up about her past. She tells him how her ex-husband cheated on her, which led to their divorce, leaving her alone. Now, her world is only her daughter, and that is why she does not trust people easily. The two of them grow emotional during the conversation. Then Solène's telephone rings. She goes into another room to take the call. Meanwhile, Hayes starts playing the piano. When Solène comes back, she tells him how beautifully he plays. She looks at Hayes with affection, as she has now also become attracted to him. Has comes close, and the two begin to kiss. But Solène pulls away. She tells him this is wrong, that she is much older than him, and it isn't right. But for Hayes, age is just a number. He reminds her how special she is, how much he admires her wisdom, her company, and her realness. Still, Solène does not agree. She asks him to leave. As Hayes walks out, he purposely leaves his watch on the table so that when he returns to get it, he will have a reason to see her again. After that, Hayes leaves. Just then, Solène's daughter comes home, but Solène doesn't tell her anything. Solène notices Hayes' watch on the table and keeps it with her. The next day, Solène drops her daughter off at summer camp. That night, while she is at home reading a book, she gets a message from Hayes. He writes that he misses her a lot and invites her to meet him in a hotel in New York, where he will be performing with his band. By now, Solène has also started to like Hayes, and since her daughter will be away at camp for a few weeks, she agrees. Solène takes a flight to New York and goes to Hayes' hotel room, where he is staying. Hayes is very happy to see her. They spend time together and become intimate. Hayes asks Solène to come with him to Europe, where his band will be performing concerts. Solène agrees, but tells him that their relationship must remain a secret. Hayes then introduces her to his band, saying that she is his art consultant. They travel to Europe. The band performs there, and in their free time Hayes takes Solène to new places. He brings her to different restaurants, and when they return to the hotel, the two of them fall deeply into love. A strong bond begins to form between them. Solène feels that her incomplete life has been filled with color again. She feels alive once more. She laughs again. When Solène gets a call from her daughter, she lies and tells her that she is at home, busy with work. Hayes and Solène had not told anyone about their relationship, but since they always traveled with the band, people began to suspect that they were dating. One day, when Hayes and Solène were at a restaurant together, they kissed. At that moment, celebrity media secretly took their photos. The next day, Hayes and Solène were at a resort. Hayes' band members and their girlfriends were by the pool, wearing revealing clothes. Seeing the young and beautiful girls made Solène feel uncomfortable. Later, while she was sitting with Hayes by the pool, the band already knew about their relationship. The girls mocked Solène about her age and about having a daughter, but Hayes didn't care. Then the band members asked Solène how she and Hayes had met. Solène explained that Hayes sang a song for her. The band members laughed and told her that they had written that song, and whenever Hayes liked a girl, he sang it to her. They said Hayes had done the same before with older women, starting relationships with them. Hearing this broke Solène's heart. She left and went back to her room. Hayes followed her, apologizing, but Solène felt betrayed again. She thought Hayes had only used her. Hayes pleaded with her, saying, "I truly love you. I've never felt this way about anyone before." But Solène replied, "I am much older than you. This relationship cannot work." Without listening to him further, she returned Hayes' watch, left, and caught a flight back to Los Angeles. When Solène comes home, she sees that Hayes has gifted her the same painting she once showed him at her friend's warehouse, the one he had said he really liked. Seeing it makes her feel a little happy. The next day, Solène's ex-husband and his wife come to visit her. Her ex says, "I heard you're dating Hayes. One of my friends saw you with him." Solène replies, "He only wanted to buy art from me." Hearing this, her ex leaves. Then his wife tells Solène, "I'm going to divorce him. Our relationship isn't working anymore, but I haven't told him yet." Solène feels no sadness hearing this. The following day, Solène receives a message from Hayes. He tells her it would be better to stay away from social media. But Solène still opens it and is shocked to see their photos online. The media had leaked them, and people were saying terrible things about her. Her close friends start messaging her, asking questions, but Solène doesn't reply to anyone. Later, when she goes to pick up her daughter from summer camp, reporters and strangers surround her, asking questions about Hayes, making her uncomfortable. When her daughter finds out that her mother had lied to her, she becomes angry. But after learning the whole truth, she forgives Solène. Solène explains to her daughter that people don't like her relationship with Hayes only because she is older than him. She says, "If I weren't older than him, maybe no one would have had a problem." Her daughter fully supports her and says, "Mom, You should meet Hayes. Follow your heart. So Solène, without caring about the world, goes to see Hayes at a recording studio where he is working. Hayes is happy to see her. They forgive each other and begin their relationship again. They both delete their social media accounts and start spending time together, traveling and enjoying each other's company. Hayes even begins staying at Solène's house. But people continue to troll them on social media, and even Solène's daughter has to hear cruel comments. Crowds of paparazzi gather outside their home every day. One day, Solène's ex-husband comes to her house. He tells her, "Because of your relationship with Hayes, our daughter is also suffering. She has become trapped in all of this." Solène's daughter is happy for her mother, but at school she is mocked and bullied. Solène feels tired and very troubled by all of it. Her ex-husband takes their daughter from the house, protecting her from the paparazzi, and drives her to school. Around this time, Hayes also goes to New York for his work. Later, when Solène goes to pick her daughter up from school, she finds her very sad. Her daughter says, "Because of your relationship with Hayes, I have to face so much." Hearing this breaks Solène's heart. Meanwhile, Solène learns that her ex-husband has been divorced by his wife. She leaves her daughter with him and returns home alone. When she checks social media, she sees that people are not only trolling her, but also her daughter. At that moment, Solène makes a decision. She must choose between Hayes and her daughter. When Hayes comes back from New York, Solène tells him, "I can't continue this relationship anymore." Hayes is devastated. He says, "You are the one I've been searching for. Without you, my life is incomplete." Solène replies, "I love you, Hayes, but I cannot keep doing this by hurting my daughter." Saying this, she walks away. A little later, Hayes comes to Solène's house and asks, "When your daughter grows up and finishes college in 5 years, can we give our relationship another chance?" For both of them, being apart is very difficult, but it is also necessary. Hayes places his watch on the table and leaves. Solène returns to her old life, but deep inside her heart, an emptiness remains. On the other side, Hayes also tries to move on with his life. 5 years pass. Solène's daughter has now finished college and started a good job. One day, Hayes comes to see Solène at her art gallery. He now looks a little older. He has grown a beard, and because of this, fans no longer chase after him the way they used to. But in his eyes, the same love remains, the same unfinished romance. Solène and Hayes look at each other, and the old spark returns to their eyes. And this is where this beautiful story ends.